And everybody, this is None Defense on the account None Defense on the team Grublett YouTube. And guys, I am mad, furious, like shaking in my blood and bones, angry is what I am this morning. And you're probably thinking, oh no, you must have lost the op. Yeah, we lost the op. Yeah, we did. But that's not it. That's not it. Here, see, look, we lost the op. 25 attacks, 100% participation. That'll never make me mad. You want to know what makes me mad? I'll tell you what makes me mad. I have always wondered if the company Supercell knew who I was. And I have always wondered how they felt about who I was if they knew about me. But I thought to myself, nah, they probably don't even know about me. I make jokes about it all the time, but they probably don't really know who I am. Well, now I have proof. Proof, I say, that not only do they know who I am, they hate me. They actively have changed the game to spite me. And here is my proof. So here we are on Grublett's second, over here on Grublett's gang. Everybody remember that? Promote. The team's almost full. There's a lot to go over today, but this just boils my blood, and we've got to talk about it. Everybody's looking at this base, right? It's like, well, it looks like a fairly normal new account, right? Everything's normal. So I get on. I had difficulty sleeping last night. It was about 1 in the morning. I said, well, let me just go and do some upgrades. And I click on here. And this, I left it exactly as I found it. This is important. And I said, hey, I'm just now reached level 12. Well, reaching level 12 means that I should be able to start thinking about upgrading my HQ, right? Right? That's what it said. It said you can't upgrade your HQ until level 12, right? Well, here I am. I click the HQ. I click this little green button. I want y'all to read what it says down on the gray here. You need to have level 4 landing craft. Wait, what? So you're telling me I couldn't make a Grublett if I wanted to? You're telling me, Supercell, with all your millions and billions of dollars, that you have gone out of your way to program Grublett out of the game, the existence of Grublett, that if any other player out there in this universe decided, hey, I like a Grublett, I want to be a Grublett too. You can't. Supercell says you can't. Oh, I am so mad at you, Supercell. You are shutting down intentionally. You are oppressing the people. You are withholding their freedoms and rights to express themselves in a way that makes them happy in this digital landscape. You, Supercell, you. Oh, boy. So if you're as mad at Supercell as I am about this, then I need you to just click that like button, comment in the comments, and say, we've had enough and we're not taking it anymore. Oh, boy. And you're telling me, it was like, well, surely he was able to go back to sleep. Not really. No, not once I came across that. I figured I'd wake up, goof on my phone for a little bit, and then go back to sleep. But now all I can think about is that you have to reach level 4 landing craft to upgrade your HQ from 12 to, or excuse me, from 6 to 7. Lame. Just, I'll say it, fucking lame is what that is. Okay, so, on that subject, there's nothing, I'll try to let it go. Little promo, Grublett's gang, where there's only 3 spots left. So, once again, we're back in a dilemma. Let me talk about our guy, Evil Joe. I'm going to swap back over to None Defense. Just everybody be mad at the Grublett situation with me. Okay. Whew. I mean, it's going to be really hard for me to focus on the rest of this video, guys. I'll be honest with you. Okay, so our guy, Evil Joe. Where is he? He is right here. Let's go visit his base while we talk about him. Our guy Evil Joe had a good idea. He noticed that on Grublett's gang, because it's such an odd mix of high-level players and super low-level players, he decided he would take it on himself, and he volunteered to do this. He decided he would take it on himself to create another team. Let me get the screenshot of that team. So he created the team Grub's Padawans. So if you're looking to participate in what we're doing, here's an interesting experiment that Smokey Joe, our guy, old Joe, here's the leader is Sour Joe. He is going to implement his own. He's going to run this thing. I'm not participating. I don't have an account to send over. But if you are a low level, you need to come to Grub's Padawans. Call it less than level 30. And then he's going to determine if you're too skilled to be here. And if you're too good, he's kicking you out. And then you can go find one of our other teams, or you can just go explore your own path either way. But this was his idea, and I told him if he created it and if he runs it, I will promote the shit out of it. So, Grub's Padawans, we'll figure out exactly what the max level is. I'm thinking 30, but again, this is Evil Joe's baby. It's not mine. He's going to sort that out. I don't know who Spider Bite is. We need to get Spider Bite over on the main team. If, at level 74, but whatever. Evil Joe, you'll figure that out. You the man. Thank you so much for volunteering your time to work on that little project. That's going to be huge. Coming down the way. So there you go. Grublett's Padawan now exists. Grublett's gang is basically full up. If you're on Grublett's gang and you feel like you're still not, it's still a little hard for you and you're not getting full participation, then you need to demote yourself to Grublett's Padawans. So we'll create as many of these teams as we have to, and I will always find somebody willing to run the thing. So, all right, thank you again for that, Evil Joe. One other thing. So, on the video that I did the other day that I titled A Long Boring Video of Me Taking a New Account to Level 9, Posting Only for Documentation. So, if you'll notice the top comment here from Damn the Chef, now I assure you that this is Bort, and he says, I had too much time on my hands today and started a new account also. The race is on, so great. Not only does Supercell actively against me and actively are making decisions to make my life harder and to shame me, now I have Bort saying that he wants to race me in an HQ race, and I can't beat Bort. I can't beat Bort at anything. I barely have enough time to work the accounts that I have. But I hear you, Bort. I see you. I see what you're doing, so I'm gonna like it, heart it, and stick my tongue out on them right here. Boom. Oh, wrong one. No, that was the right one. Boom, boom. So there you go. Sticking my tongue out at them. There you go. Alright, so we've done all that. Ugh, God. I'm going to get over this team. I swear I will. But it is so hard for me. Like, just mentally. Alright, let's go ahead and begin the speed review. Alright team, I am so sorry for that incredibly long intro. I was clearly steaming out of my ears, so let's watch Bronson on Boomtown. He was one of the first people to not tell me that Supercell isn't letting me be Grublett anymore. Okay, alright, I cannot do this. I cannot just hold on to this. I have to let this go. I know it. Bronson, thank you so much for this beautiful attack. You went over there and very stealthily did that hit and run on those shield generators. You then came over here and got those shield generators. You also didn't tell me that Supercell went out of their way. Well, God, I'm doing it again. I can't. All right, Bort, focus on Bort. Bort's a great player. Bort does good. Bort does right. As long as Bort wins this attack, I can be happy again, right? Bart, that was my chance at happiness, and you ruined it for me. So I'm going to have to hold on to this anger. I have no other choice. Maybe he can make up for it now with this attack on Complex. Can he do it? Okay. All right, good. All right, pressure's going down. Now a regular old Bart. I happened to have saw there on the recording that he did get the win. When I do these recordings, again, I try not to pay attention, but sometimes it's hard to avoid staring at the screen, especially when, I'm seeing so many shades of blood red. So thank you so much for that win on Conifold. I mean, you deserve tons of fanfare and celebration, and currently I'm not in a state of mind to deliver it. Did I just skip Munt? I did. Munt, this video is already really long. I'll use Boomtown as a nominee for Anatomy of Victory if you want. Like, I don't know, I can't go backwards in time at this point. This day is just, and it's only 6:30 in the morning. So it's like, if this is the trajectory my day is on, I probably better hide in a closet or something. So this is Bronze Richard going up here, running the Mech Warriors. And I see the Bombardiers back there. He's trying to eliminate that shield in the corner. And he got it. Good job. Now, Smoky Crab 3. Okay, now I know that he was not happy about this attack. I don't know what was on his mind, what made him so distracted that he did this wrong. I think I know what it is, and you guys know what I think it was, but, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it again this video. I won't say it again. Supercell effed me. Ah, God, I suck at this. C-Derm's cousin. Funny thing, I was talking to C-Derm's cousin before my day was ruined. This was yesterday. And turns out he's from the Appalachian Mountains. And I was like, well, really, that's interesting. What is it that you do for fun up there in Appalachia? And he then began to tell me some of the most redneck, hillbilly activities and I'm from Mississippi, so I know all about some redneck hillbilly activities, but C-Derm's cousin, it turns out, he goes very hard in the paint when it comes to redneck hillbilly activities. We'll discuss more on that at a later date, but just be aware that C-Derm's cousin, C-Derm seems cool. He seems like good, honest, hard-working city folk, but C-Derm's cousin, man, whoo. But them Appalachia boys, I tell you what, they know how to boil a possum. They sure do. This is a Spindrift on Spinkles. Did a little hack there. So Cooker did get beaten. Of course, on the same day that I posted a video where I said, like, hey, maybe we should, me and Sal should be like permanent Cooker doers. Of course, everybody else went and attacked Cooker that day. Now, they didn't know. I was in the middle of editing and posting and all that stuff. So there's C-Derm, cousin of Hillbilly C-Derm's cousin. This is Don, too. Going in, working on these shield generators. He intends to pop them. He's then going to go over here, make a little space, and then on the next attack, he will be getting the win. I like to pretend that Don is here, just kind of like pretending he was, I don't know, for example, knocking on the office door of Supercell, and this is his version of saying, hey, what the heck, man, Grublett's my dude, why are you messing with him? So thank you for defending me there. Alright, Boom Bitch Angie. So she has a powder problem. I just cannot get her right on powder. And again, if I just drove her nonstop for days, I could fix it. But it's just difficult for me to do that. So I did this attack unboosted. Eliminated the shield generators and that shock launcher. And then I sent her over to Grublett's gang. And then I brought Gus Pistol, my old account that a dear friend of mine helped me reclaim. And now it's here. So the next attack, you'll get to see Gus Pistol do his thing. All right, this is Go Broncos. My only problem with or Go Bronx. My only problem with this guy as a player is every time I talk about him on video, I have to say Go Bronx, and I immediately, as a huge NFL fan that I am, my mind immediately wants to say Go Steelers, Go Steelers, Go Steelers, because that's how us dumb football fans are. You know, it has to be a rivalry. Oh, that was Big Sal there. He did some rocket clearing for me, and he did good. I am all over the place. If y'all hate this video, I don't mind. Gym class stud went for a win, didn't get it. This was none defense, so this is why I asked him to get rid of all those rockets. So, because quite frankly, the guys were telling me, it was like, oh, just sneak in. Dude, there was a whole row of rockets, and I know there was a right answer on how to get it without it, but you know, again, I'm a coward. I'm a really good coward, very skilled in my own way, but still, coward. If you go back through my entire Boom Beach career, the whole idea of how I, used to build teams and, get them to attack in a certain way, the whole point of that was I was a coward, and I taught other players how to think like a coward, and then we found cowardly ways to win bases. And it can be done. I've proven it can be done. Now, will Supercell go and change the game again to get rid of my particular style of tactic calling? I don't know. Thank you, Evil Joe. Thank you for volunteering to run Grub's Padawans. Again, I'm going to be promoting the heck out of that. This is Braun Soon on Redline. So, this should have been a win, as I understand it, or was it the next one? No, he had to get... That's right, the plan was to get Scorchers back there, so we have to get rid of the Grapplers. So, yeah, so this thing... Just nothing worked. Nothing worked. Mighty Schnitzel. But remember, I'm not angry that, that we lost the op. Whatever. Too bad, so sad, boo-hoo. Life will go on. You know why I'm angry. And this is Munted on our final attack, and he also had a bit of an oopsie-goofy. He got so close. I mean, so close. It's so unfortunate. Okay, and there you go, team. We did the speed review. Hope you enjoyed it. There were some weirdities for sure. There were some solid hits. There were some, we're just kind of all over the place. I think deep down everybody else knew that Supercell had gone out of their way to F me over, and they were just too polite to talk about it, and it reflected in the way that they played Boom Beach. That's what I think happened. I think this loss is specifically... connects back to Supercell and their oppressive, fascist, mental attitude. I mean, we've seen some pretty bad fascists in the history of the world, but, I mean, I'll just say it. Do you think one Mr., I don't know, Adolf Hitler would have stopped me from upgrading my HQ without upgrading my landing craft? I don't find that anywhere in the history book, so is that saying Supercell is worse than Hitler? I don't know. I think your mind thought that because it's true. Okay, I'm wrapping this video up before I punch a puppy. Y'all have a beautiful day. Thank you.